Girl simply exerted herself and burst open the dress wrapped around her body. She drew back her bow and let loose arrow after arrow, 1, 2, 3, all hitting the bullseye. Unfortunately, such incredible skill did not earn her any applause, only a furious reprimand from the Queen Mother. Her actions caused the visiting princes to lose face. Merida had nothing to say to her stubborn mother. She swung her sword and severed the tapestry that connected her to her mother, wanting to refuse the marriage in this way, but only ended up breaking her mother's heart. In response, her mother threw her beloved wooden bow into the fire. Merida could hardly believe her mother could be so unreasonable. After calming down, her mother suddenly realized her outburst. Meanwhile, Merida rode her horse out of the castle and accidentally entered the forbidden area, the enchanted forest. Following the guidance of the blue fairies, she arrived at a rundown cabin and encountered the legendary witch. The witch's magic sparked a bold idea in Merida. She took out a silver necklace given to her by her father and asked the witch to create a spell that could change her mother's mind. She believed this would rewrite her fate, unaware of the trouble her actions would bring to her kingdom. The witch tossed various strange ingredients into a cauldron and even took a lock of the girl's hair as a potion base. As she stirred, a cake began to form in the thick concoction. Despite her lingering worries, Merida took the cake back to the castle upon the witch's assurance. Her mother clearly couldn't bring herself to scold Merida. When her daughter presented the peace-offering cake, she didn't hesitate to take a bite. Merida anxiously asked her mother if her opinion on the marriage had changed, but her mother suddenly felt something strange in her body. Rushing back to her room, she finally realized the cake was the cause of her discomfort. Before she could ask any questions, she collapsed onto the floor, and at that moment, Merida was horrified to discover that her mother had turned into a black bear. Her mother was clearly frightened by her own transformation. Merida quickly explained the situation, placing all the blame on the witch. The bear mother wanted to scold her daughter, but all that came out was a thunderous roar.